question 3, we want to sketch this curve. Obviously, this is the result of the curve. But how do we get here? Also, what we need to do is, first of all, it might be better to write this as the factors. We got 3 factors here. So I've written it as 2 minus r times 2 minus r times 2 minus r. These are the 3 factors because it's to the power of 3. This is to the power of 1, to the power of 1, to the power of 1. Same base, you add the powers. Now what I need to do is to set each one of these to 0. If I set that to 0, I set that to 0, I set that to 0. I'm setting it to 0, 2 minus r equal to 0, therefore r equals 2. So at point 2, that's where it crosses the r-axis. So this is the r-axis and this is the v-axis. But it crosses the r-axis 3 times. So r equals to 2 3 times. So it crosses 3 times. Of course, because the exponent is to the power 3, the highest exponent. Also, the degree of polynomial is 3. That means it will have 3 factors and it will have 3 roots, but equal roots. If I expand these, I want to expand this to see what we're going to get for the intercept. I know the intercept is going to be 2 to the power 3. The intercept on the v-axis, this is the v-axis, it's going to be 2 to the power 3. But let's see, let's expand it. To expand, I'm going to use this process here to expand it. A plus b to the power 3 will be equal to a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. Now, a in this case is going to be 2 and b is going to be minus r. So that's what b is. So I'm going to put all that in here and that's how I'm going to expand this. Okay, so 2 cubed, that's 2 cubed, 3 times 2 squared times minus r plus 3 times 2 times minus r squared plus minus r cubed. Now I get 8 minus 12r plus 6r squared minus r cubed. And then I rearrange it in the standard form of cubic equation. So minus r cubed plus 6r squared minus 12r plus 8. So after expanding that completely, a is minus 1. That shows the curve is coming from the 2nd quadrant instead of the 3rd quadrant. If a was positive, it would be coming from the 3rd quadrant because the highest exponent or degree of polynomial is 3, so that's odd. So always come from the odd section of left hand side. If it's even, it will come from the even section, which is 2nd quadrant. If a is positive, but because a is negative, the reverse is true, and so and that's why it's coming from there. But it intercepts v-axis at point 8. So D is your point of intercept on the v-axis, and here it has a point of inflection here because it's changing from a minimum here. It's changing from minimum to the maximum here. So this point here is called point of inflection. So that's the point of inflection.